Alright, hey again, the vlog log. So, got some good news. I am on this side of this river. On that side of that river is the country we call Laos, but they call it Lao. And on this side of the river is the country we call Thailand, and they call Thailand, or Pratet Thai. So I made it, and I am over the moon about it. In fact, in the end, it wasn't even too difficult. Hold on, there's a guy riding a boat around. It's awesome. Just a guy driving his boat down the Mekong, all alone, not a care in the world. Anyway, so I'll be real brief because I think this isn't too interesting to most people, but you know, essentially what happened was I've had 6 tourist visas in Thailand, and that's the max you can have. So I applied for another one because it had been 2 years since all those visas. I thought there was a statute of limitations. That's not the right word, but you get what I mean. Turns out, no, it's 6, period, end of story. The good news is that Americans and people from other a few other countries, several other countries, can enter the country with something called a visa on arrival. So you just basically go through, they stamp you through. And the drawback is it's 30 days, whereas a tourist visa is 60 days. Hey, check out that Naga behind me. Nagas, by the way, are these legendary, highly intelligent serpents who, a lot of cool stories about them. They chat it up with monks. They, you know, they usually bless places. You always see them around the temples. Hopefully I can see a real one before I go back. But anyway, so, you know, I got freaked out because it's a nightmare situation, but everything I own is in Thailand, and I had the idea that I might not be able to get back to it. I've got a flight back to the States in 6 weeks, and you know, it was a really, the downside the risk looked really bad for me, so kind of freaked out. I guess I handled it all right in the end. I did expend a lot of it more energy. If I had known that I could get a free, you know, a really easy 30-day visa, I wouldn't have spent all day running around collecting documents, talking to people yesterday. I did also spend 900 baht, which is about, what is that? About 30 bucks to reschedule my flight one more day back. And then there was some costs as far as just hiring transportation back and forth. So all things said and done, it didn't turn out too bad. And you know, even though I freaked out a bit, I kept my cool and still enjoyed my time in Vientiane. Got a few cups of coffee at the Trio, got a bunch of baguettes, and now I'm here in a town right on the border called Nong Khai. I've just been walking around for about an hour taking it in. It's a very Thai town. This is the biggest touristy strip right along the river. And I'm looking for some place where I can sit down and nerd out on my computer for a while, do some job applications and do some social media stuff, but nothing, everything either looks too crowded or otherwise I just don't want to eat there. So I'm gonna go find some other little place and then buy an adapter so I can use my computer at my guest house. But yeah, once again, I'm super glad to be back in Thailand. You can take a look at Lao back over here. No, you can't. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can. Well, I know you can't see it too well from here, but Thai culture and Lao culture it's pretty similar. Obviously, they're both very Buddhist countries. Their language is kind of similar. When I traveled around Lao before, I was able to make myself understood about 80% of the time using Thai language. This time I couldn't find so many people could understand me for some reason, and people in Vientiane are just not as friendly as they are outside. It's kind of like that in all big cities for reasons that you should be able to imagine. But just walking along this road, I really appreciate how well developed and commercialized Thailand is. Not that that's 100% of a good thing. Over in Laos, you can definitely feel the difference between, you know, things just don't look as nice. A lot of buildings are government buildings, which always look ugly, and they haven't been as open, obviously, for long. With the former communist country, still a socialist country. Actually, let's go into this market a little bit. Markets are always interesting. And here in Thailand, it's in general, things are just more colorful, definitely more clean. I've always been impressed with how clean Thailand is in general. I know some people are gonna go crazy. Okay, it's not true everywhere, obviously, but you know, compared to countries like Laos, things are just orderly and nice. So I really appreciate it. All right, and yeah, we'll take a short walk through this market. I've never been here before, but one market's usually like the other. So much stuff to buy, all kinds of see, this guy's got a bunch of different fruits, nuts, candies. Same thing here. Most of these stores are closed. I guess it's a little later on in the day. But you know, I've been here for 5 years, and it's still the sense of adventure is never rubbed off. Just because of things like this, just run-of-the-mill average day experiences, like walking through markets where they got, you know, 100 pairs of soccer sale, a bunch of bras, next to some soap. Someone's driving a motorbike while I'm trying to walk down this very narrow road. And Granny's sitting down watching TV. I love it. It's fantastic. That guy's got a Santa. All right, I'm gonna miss Thailand very much. I'm really happy to be back here. So my plan is